Welcome to Tesla Life. If you like this video, please subscribe and share the video with your friends. And I would appreciate it if you'd press that little like button.
Hey everyone, it's been a whole year since I took delivery of my Model 3. I made a video a day for the first 100 days and then another 100 videos for the rest of the year. So 200 videos in 1 year. Learned a lot about the Tesla, and so I thought I'd put together a quick video of some of the best videos I've done and all the updates I've received. This car is amazing. You receive like a update every month with new features and functions. No other car in history has adapted or developed through over-the-air software updates. It's truly remarkable. So here we go. Enjoy, and thanks so much for subscribing. Please tell your friends and share these videos with your friends. Thanks, everyone. Hi, I got the call. My Model 3 is finally available. Oh, yeah. I think that's it. So cool. My first drive in my new Model 3, driving home from the Tesla store. I love it. It is faster than my Model S. The acceleration is really, really good. Okay, day 2 with my Tesla. And look what I have. I've got a snowy day, got a northeaster. Here's my Model up to go into brake again. I keep looking here in front, and I go like a little bit, but I can feel it adapting. I'm trying to be, it's only day 2, so I don't want to crash my Model 3 on day 2. I just take it, whether I spin out at all. Didn't spin out at all. That was so it seems to be really nice in this weather. I'm going to slam on the brakes here. You can hear the anti-lock brakes pulsating. It is day 3 with my Model 3. Day 3 with Model 3. How about that? And we're going to drive to work. Did a full charge last night, 275 miles. You charge to 90%. So I think this has 300-mile range. And this acceleration is much better than my Model S 65D. This car is really snappy. I've heard people have gotten 4.60 to 60 miles an hour, and I can definitely attest that it is faster. Well, the steering wheel is nice and tight. I mean, it is, I think it's smaller. I should measure it because I still have my Model S. It is just feels great. Really sharp looking steering wheel. The seat is extra comfortable, just as nice as the Model S. I tell you, it is just freaky as hell to see that when you look forward. It's going to take me a little while to just know to glance to the right, but I'm sort of picking it up. It was just a real shock when I first started, but even in just day 3, I'm getting used to not having anything in front of me. Let's punch it. Yeah, man, it accelerates so fast. You're gonna love this car, whoever's getting it out there. Press the pedal and it just jumps, pushes you back in the seat. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's try Autopilot. So this lets you know right here that Autopilot is available. You can also tell if the lines show up, if it's available. So it's going to be 2 clicks on this stick. I engaged automatic lane change. So you definitely have to check for cars behind you. Put on your blinker. Wow, and it jumped to change lanes much faster than the Model S. Try that again. People are going to think I'm nuts here. So I put the blinker on. It changed lanes, and it turns off the blinker. I don't believe my Hardware 1 Model S turned off the blinker. Yeah, baby, Model 3. I've been told I'm a little boring, so I'm trying to get a little bit more exciting. And then the speed control over here is going to be a little more awkward than the up and down of the stick on the left with the Model S. I'm hoping they can program this right wheel to control your speed. Day 5 in my Tesla Model 3, yeah baby. It's a very odd thing, but notice in the bottom left corner of your windshield, there are no stickers. When you take delivery of your Tesla, they do not give you a inspection sticker because they are not dealerships. They're like stores. Going to my buddy's garage, Dave's Auto, Tyson and Torresdale. If you need your car fixed, this is where you want to go. And here we are.
Wait, who loves the car?
Who loves it? My friend Dave loves the car. Whatever everybody asks me is the fit and finish. Or, yeah, like
how
right
here will continue across.
Right, and it's perfect, isn't it?
The lines in here.
Isn't it perfect?
Yes. If you look at this
yeah.
here, it lines right up.
Right. And the this glass. This is intense, man. You got to sit in the back and look out. It is so cool.
Wow.
Isn't it cool?
Oh yeah. Where's your instrument cluster at?
I know, it is so weird to get used to.
And it is very close. Everything
yes.
I saw in your videos, everything is right within hand grip.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's almost like you're on a roller coaster. Right?
It is. It's like a toy.
Very cool.
And you're not
and
even.
As soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's like someone's holding you back. So you just have to feather the gas lightly. Yeah,
it's called single pedal driving. That's what they call it.
Very cool. I can see you're not even touching the brake pedal.
Right.
So why would you even need brakes? You're gonna put me out of business. I can't tell you anything. Wow.
And
wow.
You can sort of feel. I just felt it there more than before. It keeps accelerating.
It does. It's a constant pull. It's just like a roller coaster. It's like it just wants to keep going.
Right. We're gonna look under the hood. Front.
There's a whole solid battery.
Battery starts right there.
This is
soft.
probably a covering right underneath your suspension for your lower control arm. You probably have.
Yeah, it's
nothing. You have your rack and pinion stuck inside here. If it was front wheel drive, your axles will go right through there.
But it's not. Yep, calipers, the motor's not there. Right.
For the brakes. Says your standard independent suspension in the front, torsion bar, sway bar. I'm not a torsion bar, the sway bar link, lower arm. Inside here, it looks like an electric steering motor for the electric steering.
Oh, that's right. It's all
because it is electric steering.
Right.
Strut, upper control arm, standard suspension.
Battery pack's just flat.
Yeah.
Pretty solid, but.
There's your rear transmission. There's the rear axle shaft that goes for the rear wheel drive.
Right.
Inside here. Take a look with your head. Maybe you could see where you're shooting.
Oh, right, the motor. Yep. So what would you rate the fit and finish?
I think it's right up there. I don't see any flaws. The camera quality is like exceptional. And the backup camera is exceptional.
All right, day 6 with my Model 3. Got a lot of comments about the differences between the Model 3 and the Model S, so let's just go over a few of them. There's no dashboard in front of where you're driving. That is definitely a big difference. The screen is horizontal instead of vertical. I sort of like that, and it's closer, which is really nice. What else? Well, the S definitely has a hatchback, and it's an automatic hatchback. The Model 3 has a manual hatch, not hatch, but trunk. However, with the fold down, it looks like it's going to be pretty good with storage. I'm going to do a video trying to fit as many suitcases in this and golf clubs, things like that. Okay, we're going to do a golf club test, see how many golf clubs can fit in the Model 3. I've got my, didn't know I had so many. Oh, success. 4, count them. 4 golf bags, no woods. But it's going to close. Voila! 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's my lucky number, by the way. For the skeptics out there, that the seats are not down. And there are 4 bags, just like that's exactly how I had to transport 4 clubs with 4 people in the car on my Model S. My Tesla friends, we are going to try to see how many suitcases we can fit in a Model 3. So I can get 1 large suitcase, 2 carry-ons in the trunk without putting the seats down. Oh, I forgot the area underneath. You can definitely fit 1 carry-on underneath, then 1 large suitcase and 2 carry-ons in the trunk, again, without putting the seat down. Okay, so this is the frunk. So let's, okay. Now it fits, but will the trunk close? Yep, it does close. So the front definitely holds 1 carry-on. A little bit of storage next to the carry-on for a purse or something. Okay, we're in the back again. And again, 1 carry-on can fit underneath, no problem. We're going to put down the smaller seat first, so 2 large suitcases, 3 carry-ons easily, and then a bunch of bags can work with the smaller seat folded down. Okay, so now let's try it with both seats down. 3 to 4 carry-ons and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large suitcases with still extra room here and there. No heated steering wheel, which might bother me a little bit more in the winter. Maybe just slightly much more luxurious with the S, especially in the back seats. The back seats in the 3 are nice, but just not quite as nice. Let's go over some of the advantages of the 3. Performance, wow. The performance is great. Really, punch it right now. Yeah. It's fast, man. It is really fast. I've got some videos coming up. I punched it a 0 to 60 in a few places, and I'll publish that pretty soon. Let's see what this car can do. Got an update this morning. Automatic emergency braking, speed increase, the maximum speed at which automatic emergency braking, yep, it's on by default. For added security, we've updated. I just noticed that when I got to the car did not wake up by itself until I touched the door handle. Oh, they put music over here, so cool. Oh, and the phone came over too, so these 2 got switched with those 2. Let's keep passengers warm with heated seat back seats. So climate control. Seats. And now I can turn on the heated seats. Hey, I finally got my update, so we're going to press install now. I think this is going to be 2018.12. 4, 3, 2, 1, takeoff. Starting update. I have no idea what happens now. I have the steering wheel update with the right wheel button for cruise control speed and lane speed. So here we go. And then, yeah, look at that. It's I'm rolling my wheel. And I'm adjusting my speed. I think nicer than the Model S. Clicking up and down the stick on the left. Click left and right. You can see how I can adjust the following distance. Hey, just got an update. Let's see what we got. Accessing the owner's manual. Nicer. Owner's manual. Opening and closing doors. How do you open a door? It is a pretty funky door handle. Chill, a new acceleration option. Ooh. This option makes acceleration more gradual. I'm not into that. Ideally for smoother driving. Maybe for my wife when she drives the car. There we go. Chill. You know what? I'll try it. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, interesting. So I am driving, right? And when I punch it, it doesn't punch like I'm used to. So let's turn off chill. Oh yeah, big difference. Someone sitting in the car, driving the car for the first time, it could make sense to go into chill mode, low, and turn on creep. These regenerative braking low, chill acceleration, and creep mode, which I think you have to be probably parked to turn on creep. Those would make the Tesla act like a regular car. Hey everyone, we just got 2018.18.3 new firmware update. Let's take a look. First thing is the media player. We've got a new ability to more easily select your input source or your source. And also the radio and streaming have a new browse feature. And then auto high beams are here. So let's check that out. Controls, lights. I was just here doing a whole video on lights. And now we have auto high beams. The music player used to have to not only go to here, but go up to here to be able to select the source. But now you can select your source right here. I think this browse feature here under radio is new. You can sort of just see a complete list of stations. And I don't know if I've shown you, but you do have HD. Okay, we got the high beams on. Car just showed up, went off. Now when that car disappears, we should get the high beams back now. It's pretty dark. There they go. They went on.
So I just received 2018.18.13, and there's not too much in it. There's nothing in the release notes, but we did find something in the easy entry settings. It looks like Elon added the quicker access to adjusting your rear view mirrors and steering wheel.
I wanted to show you how you can hook up a thumb drive, USB thumb drive, and get your music on your Tesla Model 3. There are two connectors down here and two in the back. The two in the back don't work just work for USB charging. The two in the front can be used for reading the data, the music off your thumb drive. So now watch when I hit that, I get USB, and all the music on that thumb drive comes up, organizes it by songs, artists, albums, folders, and genres. So if I go to artists, the Beatles, Yellow Submarine, I've got one song. Hey everybody, just got the new update.
It's 8.1, 2018.21.9.
Let's see what it includes. When taking a highway exit or interchange with traffic-aware cruise control turned on, your vehicle decelerates as needed, but will bring your vehicle to a complete stop. Oh, will not bring it to a complete stop. And so the driver profiles, if you adjust your car seat, you'll get a pop-up here where you can adjust your rear view mirror either left or right. You can also adjust your steering wheel up, down, left and right, so I can go up, down. The other thing that's new is that there were, I think, 4 cards here. You would start with this, then you would go to the wipers, but they aren't there anymore. Now you get to the tire pressure that way, to the swipe left. Swiping right gets you to your trip information, and the wipers are just a temporary. When you touch the wiper, they pop up, or if your wipers come on automatically, or if you hit your left button. Happy Father's Day, everybody. All you fathers out there, wanted to do a video on voice commands, so here we go. So there's a good variety of voice commands. Everything you can either use the button here, press once, talk, and press again to stop, or you can use the button on the screen. So there are 4 main sets of commands. Navigation commands, like to navigate to, making a phone call, recording a note, or playing some music. Drive to Starbucks. Press again to stop the search, and it's going to find all the different Starbucks locally. Navigate to Starbucks. Where is Starbucks? Take me to Starbucks. So you can also use a category like supermarket, so let's try that. Navigate to supermarket. Let's just try a street corner. Navigate 35th and Ventnor Avenue. Cancel trip. Navigate to 1935th Street. My favorite dairy bar, ice cream place. Navigate Margate Dairy Bar. Take me to see Lucy the Elephant. Call Frontier Airlines. Dial Atlantic City Country Club. Play Grateful Dead. Listen to Yellow Submarine. Bug report. I'm having problems with my navigation. Hey everyone, I'm in a car wash and I couldn't figure out how to get it into neutral. It's not very obvious. So the way you do it is you have to put your foot on the brake and you push the lever up or down. Like, so if you're in park, you push it down lightly to a first like little click, and then it goes and you hold it there for like a second and it goes into neutral. I literally went into this car wash, they wouldn't let me go through and I had to back out. Everyone had to get out of the way. Hey everybody, I just got 2018.26. So let's see what we got. First thing, the lock confirmation sound when you car gets locked or unlocked, or if it is unable to lock because maybe a door is jammed, you get a you can get a sound now. One chime for locking and two to unlock. Two chimes. Next, speed limit mode. This is interesting. It's in memory of Barrett Riley. So it looks like you can set a max speed to your car. Autopilot. They just changed the warning message. Summon, I've been waiting for this. I've had this in my Model S, and I'm going to demonstrate this a little later when it stops raining. You can now use your phone to pull the car out or in of a spot. Like, it's got the same settings as my Model S had. You can adjust your bumper clearance. I had to drop that down to I think like 8 inches because my garage back home was pretty tight. Summon distance, that's how far it goes when it travels, and then it'll stop. Side clearance, I think I needed to go tight because I have a pole, and use auto link, yes, to open and close the garage door. So what this does is if you're parked in your garage, it will tell the car to open the garage door, and I'm going to use it for home, and then it'll pull the car out and then it will close the garage door. You can see that on my screen. Forward and reverse. So press forward. Car starts up. Starts moving forward. It does go cautiously. I'm going to press stop to stop it, and then reverse to come back. When I get home, I will show it going in and out of my garage door. Garage down here is too packed. Let's see if it stops by itself. Wi-Fi, this is pretty cool. So I think you go up here to this setting, and then it shows all your Wi-Fi settings. Hey, I wanted to show the auto parking. So the way it works is that you simply just start driving. There's an open spot here, and you just seem to drive slowly past it, and a little P is going to show up here. And when that shows up, all you have to do is stop and put the car in reverse by lifting up, and then it engages it, identifies the parking spot. You hit start, and it goes on its own. If it can't make the turn, which I don't think it's capable of, okay, it's going to stop. It knows to stop, which is cool. And then it's going to go forward. And it's going to go backwards, and it goes dead center in the spot. It's quite impressive how it does this. It's just fun to watch, and it's wiggling, and it's going to get into the spot perfect. Look at here, watching TV last night, and my phone beeped, and I looked at my phone, and it said software updates available. So I jumped up, ran to the garage, never did that before, and installed the update. Hey, I got V9.
I just got finished installing. This is the release notes. We've got the combining auto steer and auto lane change, blind spot warning. Can't wait to try that. Dash cam, being able to record, mobile apps, new features, the application launcher, calendar integration, energy app, web browser. Really excited about the web browser. Status bars change, climate controls completely new, and navigation enhancements. Did a whole video on all this. Traffic view, media player enhancements, seatbelt card, obstacle. Look at all of this, and the Atari games.
Hey everyone, just got V9. I'm gonna do my first test drive with it and show you all the new features. Yeah, there they go. And it identifies this car as a truck. Yeah, there's the so cool seeing cars all around you. Tesla's new thing is that it can identify people that might be walking in front of you. You see the little person?
Yeah, no, I see it.
Just by pressing this icon, notice it goes to a file download checkbox, and then it goes back to recording.
And you can see it's a 3:4 aspect ratio for the image. It's a little dark.
First big difference is the turn by turn is on the left hand side, and then after a few seconds it will collapse to a smaller view, which gives you more real estate. Controls are been moved from the left to the right. Now let's take a look at the app launcher. It's down here. It pops up calendar, energy, web, camera, charging, and call. Cabin overheat protection. Software update. Let's install it and see what we get. Okay, update just went in. Let's see what we got. Climate. You can this air from the vents onto one area, or looks like what you can do here is the 3D visualization is better, and you can drag instead of tapping where you want it to go. You drag where you would like it to go. So it looks like window position and charge connector locking behaviors have improved. So maybe the position of the window when it's really cold out, maybe the window doesn't go quite all the way up, so that if it gets stuck, it won't damage the window when you try to open the door.
Barry Green and Damien16 purchased a Tesla computer that was unlocked and had developer access. And they've been able to create these videos showing how the Tesla computer sees the world around it. And I wanted to show you some of it. Let's go over what it can identify. First, the green on the bottom is the possible driving surface, and it constantly updates what is a valid area to drive. Notice here on the left the cones, and it identifies the proper surface that is valid to drive on, eliminating the space to the left of the cones. Next, we see that it puts a box around every object that it can identify. It uses a red box for vehicles, a blue box for motorcycles, yellow for pedestrians, purple for trucks, and green for bicycles. Each object gets an ID, and then the percentage of, I think, how well it can identify the object, its distance to the object in meters, what lane the object's in, we're going to see more about that, and the relative speed to, I believe, our vehicle, and then whether it's stationary or moving.
What a surprise, just got this update, 2018.48.12.1, and it has a lot of stuff in here. So let me just scroll through real quick to show you. Hit the fan, you can keep your climate on permanently for a period of time.
Next, we have the mobile app improvement that allows you to control your heated seats. Next, we have the romantic fireplace. Let's check that out.
When you first go in, heat comes on, you get the sound. No music, and one tap gives you romantic music.
So Elon and the Tesla folks have definitely lost their mind. They have added an emissions testing mode.
So this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. You have this whoopee cushion. You can choose the sound that you want, first of all, and you can choose where the sound comes out of. And then I guess that one is just random, so if you choose that one, then you get each of the types.
So it looks like we get a new Atari game, Pole Position. And
so pushing the brake pedal, and I'm definitely accelerating. When you let go of the brake pedal, it slows down. And then, yeah, I'm steering with my steering wheel. I just received 2019.5.15, and we have dog mode and auto unfold mirrors based on location. So with dog mode, you can turn on from the fan icon here. Get an option of on or dog mode. Here's the screen. My owner will be back soon. Don't worry, the AC is on and it's 72 degrees. So one new feature is under your home link settings. You can now make the mirrors auto fold as you arrive at home. There's the chime. I don't see, oops, there they go. Sentry mode can be accessed from safety and security, and you can enable it here.
you can also enable it through the mobile app under the controls section.
The Sentry mode. So Sentry mode is activated. I can't open my car. I don't know what makes it go off. There it goes. Another new feature that wasn't documented, but it's in Autopilot. If you scroll down, blind spot collision warning chime. And when enabled, you will hear a chime when a potential collision is detected when you are leaving the lane.
Another new feature in this release is that it records 3 cameras instead of just the front-facing camera. So you get the front-facing camera and the left and right repeater cameras, which face backwards right in front of your front doors. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, all I ask is that you please subscribe on the top left and share this video with your friends. If you want to see some of my other Tesla Model 3 videos, they're here in the center. I just created a new channel, Pickleball Life. It's a great game, so check it out, and you can subscribe on the bottom left. My Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram accounts are listed on the bottom right. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.